1984 by George Orwell. Dramatised by Jonathan Holloway, with Christopher Eccleston as Winston Smith.
Winston, wake up.
Mother?
Mother? You took the bread?
Yes.
Yes. Because you were hungry?
Yes.
Yes. You shouldn't have.
I know.
You can't help it, I forgive you. I don't mind for myself.
Is my sister going to die?
We're all going to die.
Please don't. Don't die, Mother.
You are forgiven. I don't want the last thing you heard from me to be a recrimination. Go outside.
Mother?
Go and find something interesting.
But Mother!
You've got to go now. I won't be here when you come back, Winston. In fact, you mustn't come back.
Mother!
Kindness, Winston. Remember to be kind. Go now. You must go now. Out through the shell hole. Lovely boy. Walk in a straight line. Keep walking. Kindness, Winston. Remember to be kind.
Mother!
These bleak scenes cannot help but make the gorge rise in our throats. Our pioneer settlers hacked down. The enemy would not even waste a bullet. Small children, this little girl, hacked apart while she screamed for mercy. We, the living, stand in testimony to their bravery, their humanity, and must every day remind ourselves it's a citizen's duty to resist the enemy, support our troops, and revenge the deaths of our felons.
Fellow citizens of Victory Mansions, and so we begin another day determined to do our bit. And that means being healthy and alert, strong for our nation and for Big Brother, alert to the enemies without and within. We'll start with stretches, feet flat on the floor and reaching up. That's it. Barker, in flat 36, you can do better than that. Imagine there's a bar running across above you 6 inches from your fingertips. Stretch, man! Stretch! What's the matter with you, Smith?
What?
6079, Smith, W. Stand up straight. Hands above your head. Stretch! That's it, Smith. You have to show some gumption, Smith.
I'm sorry.
Sorries! Don't come into it, Smith.
I'm not well. I've not been well for some time.
Nonsense. What you might have been doesn't matter. It's the future that counts. Look to the future. Who controls the past, Smith?
The party controls the past.
Who controls the future?
Who controls the past controls the future.
And what about the present?
Who controls the present controls the past.
And now let's see which of us can touch our toes. Stretch up and then right over forwards from the hips. Stretch up on 1, over and down on 2. Ready? 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2.
I have a very bad back.
I'm 39 and I've had 4 children. You can see my knees aren't bent when I go forward. Smith, straighten those knees.
My back!
You can do it. It's a matter of wanting to, of getting it right. And 1 and 2. Anyone under 45 is perfectly capable of touching his toes. Smith! We don't all have the privilege of fighting in the front line, and so we ought to jolly well keep fit. Remember our boys on the Malabar front, and remember the sailors in the floating fortresses. Just think what they have to put up with.
Of course you're right. I'm very sorry.
You are the outer party and the foot soldiers of English socialism. Your privileges bring responsibilities, and 1 and 2, and you are neither mindless pros nor heroes of the inner party. But INSOC relies on the outer party, and you cannot and may not shirk. That's it. That's better, comrades. That's better, Smith.
Thank you.
Even to consider shirking is getting close to thought crime. 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. Rest. That's good. And I have some more news. The new radio cameras have been fitted in the corridors. Victory Mansions is privileged to be the first residential block in this sector to have them. They will replace the corridor telescope.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?